Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So in this video, we're going to talk about whether you should purchase something like a drone, a selfie drone such as the Neo 2, or if a more traditional action camera would better suit your needs. And the reason why I'm making this video, I was asked a really good question the other day. Somebody emailed me asking me whether they should go with something like the Neo 2 or an action camera to capture some of their outdoor activities. And I thought it was a really good question, and there might be other people on the fence about what would better suit their needs as well. This particular gentleman does a little bit of mild outdoor activities. He doesn't do anything too extreme. He does some hiking, he does some exploring, fishing, and camping, and he's just not quite sure what would best suit him. He doesn't want to be filming all the time. He just might want to capture a few things to share with his family, maybe upload the odd video to social media, or just for his own records that he can go back and enjoy later on as well. There's a lot of great choice. The technology has really changed over the years, especially when it comes to drones. Of course, there's a lot of great drones on the market, but in the past, a more traditional drone wasn't the easiest thing to use to film yourself performing various tasks. Drones tend to be bigger and bulkier. You have to have a controller out, batteries, power everything on. So it's not something you can just pull out quickly, grab a few shots and go. But with the introduction of selfie drones such as the Neo or the Neo 2, that's really changed on how we can use them. Essentially, these are like a flying action camera. You don't need a controller to use them. They can follow you just with a touch of a button. They can hover stationary while still remaining locked onto you while you perform your tasks. And due to some of the audio capabilities, a lot of people are now also using these for vlogging. You can get some really unique perspectives. Now, before deciding what device is best for you, there are some pros and cons to choosing either or a traditional action camera or something like a selfie drone. The first thing to consider is the cost. Initially, it's a little bit cheaper to get into something like a selfie drone. The Neo 2 here, which is really all you need, comes in at about $229. Now that's according to the Canadian DJI website. Even something like the original Neo is a good choice, and it actually is really affordable. The regular price on it is $179, but it's actually on sale right now for $134. So you could get yourself into something that can capture some really nice shots for very little money. Now, when it comes to an action camera, depending on the brand that you're going to choose, they are a little bit more money initially. Something like the DJI Osmo Action 6 comes in at $389. And on top of that, you are going to need some accessories, different handles and mounts in order to really fully utilize it. So the initial investment going with an action camera is going to be a little bit higher. Now, if you're going to be doing very specific tasks, like just you want point of view shots on a mountain bike, dirt bike, then something like an action camera is going to be the obvious best choice. But if you're just looking for a general way to capture, sometimes an action camera can be a little bit limited, especially if you want to be the primary focus. Of course, with an action camera, you can use it for selfie shots, but you are kind of limited to how you hold it. And especially if you're performing activities, it can be kind of cumbersome to hold the camera while you're filming yourself. Of course, you can set it down with a tripod, but that's not always an ideal situation as well, especially if you're trying to capture yourself hiking through the woods. That requires you setting the camera down, walking, running back and grabbing it. So it's not always the best choice for that style of content. Whereas mentioned, a selfie drone, something like the Neo 2 here, or even the original Neo, can easily start following you while you're performing your activity. You're doing some hiking or just some exploring. Something like the Neo 2 here can follow you from pretty well any direction. You can have it set to different heights to capture different perspectives. And on top of that, as mentioned, you can use spotlight mode. So if you're on the shore, say, and capturing yourself fishing, you can just have the drone floating out there in front of you. It'll stay locked onto you, and it's going to give you extremely smooth footage. Of course, you'll be able to use some of the other autonomous features and get some interesting shots as well. On top of that, you can also fly it with your smartphone if you do want to capture a few cinematic shots to kind of blend into your videos. So from that perspective, I think something like a selfie drone is a little more flexible in the type of content you can capture. Now, drones have some limitations as well. First of all, you can't fly them in every location. There are a lot of no-fly zones, so that can be a little bit limiting. On top of that, you can't really fly these around big groups of people. If you're in a busy tourist area, you're not going to pull something like this out and send it doing an autonomous flight. In that situation, an action camera is best suited. For some people, that won't be an issue because they're going to be filming themselves outdoors away from people. So again, it's all going to depend on what you're going to be using it for. Now, another important factor to consider is battery life. Something like the DJI Osmo Action 6 has excellent battery life. You could bring a spare battery or two with you, and that's going to pretty well give you all-day filming. For some people, it can be extremely important. Something like the Selfie drones have very limited battery life. I think they're rated for about 17 to 18 minutes, but in real-world situations, you're going to get anywhere from 12 to 14 minutes. So if you do plan on doing a lot of filming throughout the day, it is going to require several spare batteries that you will have to pack along with you. So again, for some people, that limited battery usage of the Neo 2 or the original Neo might be a little bit limiting, and for others, it may not be too much of an issue. Depends on how much you're going to be filming throughout the day. I think if you're primarily going to be buying a camera for vlogging, an action camera is the best choice just because it's really suited for that. You can easily connect a microphone and get some really good audio. But there are a lot of people who are now using these selfie drones for vlogging as well. You can connect microphones directly to your smartphone and pick up really good audio as well, or you can just record directly to a microphone, internal recording, and sync it later in post. The nice thing about using the Neo 2 for vlogging is that it is going to give you, again, really unique perspectives. And because the drone can follow you from multiple different angles, you can actually be doing some walking while it's still following you and you're recording your audio. So that might make for some really engaging content as well. It's a little simpler on an action camera. Basically just press record, point it at you, and off you go. With something like the Neo 2 here, it will require a little bit more planning. Now, another really important factor to consider before purchasing one of these devices is video quality. Something like an Action 6 is going to give you much better video quality than the Neo 2. Now, the Neo 2 does a pretty good job. Generally, I've been happy with the quality of content. But if the quality, sharpness, and just overall picture quality is of the utmost importance to you, then an action camera is going to be your best choice. Now, another thing to consider before deciding what device is right for you, some people might be concerned if they purchase something like the Neo 2 that they're not going to be able to get some handheld shots when they need it. And that is a valid concern. But the thing you have to remember is that we all have smartphones in our pocket, and today's modern smartphones do an excellent job capturing video. So in a lot of aspects, it makes an action camera redundant. I know even myself, I'm on vacation sometimes, I bring an action camera, but I tend to film on my smartphone a little bit more if I just want to capture a few video clips or take a couple photos, because my phone is always at hand. So that is something to consider if you decide that you do want to go with the Neo 2. You always have your smartphone if you do want to capture some handheld footage. Now, smartphones aren't great for action shots. They're a little more fragile, so they're not going to be good for every situation. But between a smartphone in your pocket and the Neo 2, you basically have all your bases covered. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think a lot of people who are just looking to capture a little bit of general footage, but they want some flexibility, I think the Neo 2 or the original Neo is probably the best choice. It's a little more affordable, and you can capture some really unique shots. For myself, in the past when I was out hiking or doing some exploring, I always had an action camera with me, but I tend to now always bring a selfie drone with me. They're pretty easy to pack, they're nice and compact, and I just like the style of footage I can capture with them. Now, in an ideal world, it would be best to have both if it's in your budget. You could pick up yourself a fairly inexpensive action camera. Sometimes these go on sale, or you can get an older generation or even a second-hand one. Paired with a selfie drone, you've got all your bases covered. You'll be able to capture pretty well any style of footage. But for myself, if I could only choose one device to take with me while out exploring or doing some hiking or some biking, for myself it would be the DJI Neo 2. Now, I'm really curious about your opinion. If you had to give some advice to somebody who's looking to buy something to capture their outdoor activities, would you recommend them to buy an action camera or something like the Neo 2 or the original Neo? Let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.